Hi there, friends. Welcome. My name is Miss Diana, and this is your accelerated piano adventure course. I'm going to walk you through the first 5 lessons as well as a pre-lesson, which is today, where you will learn beginning piano together. Now, all you need is this book right here, which is linked down in the description box. I do recommend the physical copy because we'll be writing things in there to help guide you along your journey. For today, you can just hang with me. You don't need your book necessarily. This is all the preview, the setup, so that you can have a successful journey forward. If you're interested, I do have the entire course available, which you can find down in the description box below, as well as a coupon code for $20 off. You have a full year's access to the course. It's self-paced, so you can work through it. Plus, you have access to me, feedback, direct feedback on your playing whenever you send it in. So let's go ahead and jump into today's class. In today's class, we're going to be moving through the first few pages that are going to set us up for success as we move into our first song at our next lesson. So let's check out a few things. If you turn with me to page 5, you're going to find the sitting at the piano. So there are 3 things that we want to keep in mind: our distance, our seating height, and our posture. Now, each is important in how we move forward through our class. So the first thing that you're going to find up here, you want to sit straight and tall on the front half of your bench. So not sitting all the way back, not leaning back. This is going to give you the power as you move through your songs. Your seating height check, we want to make sure that our arms are parallel to the ground, just like you see on this shadow here below. And last but not least, are you relaxed? I want you to relax. Take a deep breath and let it out, like they say. Are you sitting tall? Yet your shoulders are down. So you want up, back, down, and that's where we want our shoulders to stay. Let's go ahead to the next page. Now we have 2 important things here, and they are the finger numbers as well as your hand position. This is going to follow us through our next few classes. So your finger numbers are going to be your 1, 2, 3, 4, and your 5. Now, we will find these over and over again. If you need to come back here to review, you can, but I always remember that your thumb is 1. That's going to guide you through from the beginning. And last but not least, we have our hand position. Now, when we are playing, we want a nice rounded hand position on the keys. So how we can figure this out is kind of either grabbing your other hand and finding that curve as we have our hand parallel to the ground as well. Next up on page 7, you're going to see that they have high and low, and then down below here, we have forte and piano. Now, what is the difference? Let's check it out. At the very top of the page, it shows us that the piano keyboard has white and black keys. So we're going to get into that and how that helps us navigate through our keys in a moment. But you also have low sounds and you have high sounds. Now, this has to do with this word here, pitch. So when you go to the right on your piano or keyboard, the pitches will get higher, the sound. So sounding more like birds or wind chimes. When you go low on your piano, the sound will get lower, sounding like a bass or sounding like an elephant, like things that are lower in sound, a lion, right? So that's the idea with high and low. Not to be confused with what we have next, which are forte and piano. So forte, our terms are going to be in Italian, is the Italian word for loud. So that, think of the volume on your in your radio or your car or your phone. Forte will be loud, while piano is the opposite and it means soft. Fun fact is the instrument that we're playing is called the pianoforte because it's able to play soft and loud. Now, on our next page, we have the musical alphabet at the very top. And you might notice it's a little different than our regular American alphabet, where it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You get the idea. So our musical alphabet goes from A to G. Now, I do not, friends, want you to try to memorize all these notes like this. That is not necessary. What we are instead going to do is identify patterns. Remember how we said there's the black and the white keys? We're going to use those to guide us to our notes. Now, I'm going to actually link to a video up here two videos. One is going to be for C, D, and E, and one is going to be for F, G, A, and B. I think that would be a good opportunity to go to at some point before our next lesson so that you can get to know the keys individually. I also include a free exercise there that you can access. It's online, it's a game like thing, it's a lot of fun to play. So, down here, what am I talking about? You have C, D, and E. So, C, D, and E are going to be grouped together because those are where we find those notes at the two black keys. Now, I'm going to recommend just memorizing one note. Why all of them? C. You know that every time you have two black keys, you have a C. Let's take a look at that up here. So every time you have two black keys, you have C, you have C, you have C. And you know now that your musical alphabet is C, D, E, right? So every time you have that two black key group, those are your notes. Now, if we turn to the next page, page 9, we'll find that we have our second group. We have F, G, A, and B. So now again, if you just remember F, simply then you'll know that after F is G, G is A, and then B. So keeping that in mind, again, I will include a link up here for the FGAB video so that you can go ahead and move through that at a pace that you're comfortable with. I promise you, after a week of studying these notes, you will feel good about them, okay? All right, last but not least today, it's a quick lesson. It's a preview. It's getting you set up for success. Is going to be our rhythm page. Now at the top, we find that music has long and short sounds. We count the long and short sounds with a steady beat. Think of a clock or a metronome. Tick, tock, tick. Time does not go slower or faster, even though sometimes it seems like that. But here we have our steady beat. That's what we call it in music. And our long and short sounds throughout music are what create rhythm. So down below, you'll find that you have a rhythm flag. So we have four different notes. I'm sorry. So we have three different notes we're going to get into as we begin our course together. And you have the whole note, the half note, and the quarter note. So with that being said, let's take a look at these on the keyboard. The whole note, you're going to hold it for 4 counts. So I'm going to play from the top to bottom down our rhythm tree, and then I'd like you to join in with me this last time. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 half notes. 1, 2 quarter notes. 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's go ahead. You could use any finger. I recommend let's use a C to start. Let's start from the top of the rhythm tree and work our way down. 1, 2, ready, let's play. 1, 2, 3, 4 half notes. 1, 2, 1, 2 quarter notes. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, my friend, how did you do? I have a feeling you did better than you expected. So this again is our preview leading up to our first official class with our first song. I am excited to journey alongside you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can be notified as soon as the next video drops. We are going to be working together. Sundays are when our videos are going to be made available to you. I'd love to hear how you're doing down in the comments. Friend, you've got this. And I hope you make today a great day forward. I'll see you next class.